Hi, Chuck Cassidy here. Before coming to live in Spain in the summer of 2024, I could do this. And this. Or this. And even this. This was when I was just a bass player and happy to be one who sang occasionally, but I couldn't yet do this.
Mississippi Queen, you know what I mean. Mississippi Queen.
Or this. Or this.
Just like the
Long story short, I've lived in 6 countries over the last 15 years. Everywhere I've moved to, the very first thing I've always done is look for a kick-ass band where I can be the bass player. This last move being no exception. Since bass players are really hard to find, I've never had a problem until now. All of the bands in my immediate area are all set with their bass players, and they've been going for years. I did join a band in Zaragoza, which is about an hour from here, but I haven't seen them in 2 months. So, just as I was ready to sell all my gear and take up needlepoint, I started getting requests to join different projects, but not as a bass player, as a singer. There's another video I made about this, so I won't re-explain all of it, but I'll put something in the description that if you're interested, you can have a look. So in these projects, the songs I was being asked to sing were not from my favorite bands. In fact, it was a lot of pop music that I really don't like, and a lot of it I had never heard. So instead of singing Thin Lizzy, Van Halen, or Megadeth or something, I was singing Robbie Williams and Duran Duran, albeit in a studio where none of my friends could see me. In the countries where I've been in bands before, USA, England, and Italy, there was never any need to sing Franz Ferdinand, Radiohead, or even Green Day because there were always thriving rock and metal scenes, and there was no need for me to sell out. So, am I selling out? No, what I'm doing is even worse because I'm not even being paid. Okay, but in all seriousness, what is the point of all this? Well, to become better at music or anything else, you don't need to move to Spain, but you need to be open to trying new things, even in your 40s, 50s, and up. Why do I say that? Well, I don't want to sound preachy here, but moving out of your comfort zone and adapting to the environment around you will actually make you happier in the long run, as opposed to trying to get the environment to adapt to you. And why is this? Well, because setting new challenges all the time keeps you moving forward and it keeps you from getting stuck in a rut. I decided pretty recently that I am no longer just a bass player. I am a whatever the situation requires player. For example, what you've just seen was unthinkable for me even a year ago. And look at me now. I can do this. So if you're new to this channel, I'm usually a bit of a smartass who doesn't take himself too seriously, but hope I can inspire a few of you middle-aged folks out there, even if your glory days are long past. Never stop trying to make future memories. If you're stuck in a rut, there are ways out.